Welcome to the Party Trick podcast, where we inspire and empower you to elevate every day.
Thanksgiving week is here. Thank you so much for joining. I'm going to share a couple hacks today that are going to set you up for success Thanksgiving. And tomorrow, we'll get a little bit more into some things along the lines of self-care, managing emotions, things that get kind of heavy over the holidays when you're hosting with family. But today, here's some really tangible hacks, short, sweet, things that are going to make your Thanksgiving that much easier. All right, it's kind of a silly one. Everyone loves Thanksgiving because of the leftovers, right? And then you have a fridge full of Tupperware. Now, let me just tell you, ditch the Tupperware. Store food in plastic baggies instead of structured containers because it will save precious fridge space, right? Fridges are jam-packed this time of year, and you really want to maximize the real estate. The little plastic baggies, they help you so much. Don't end up with that empty space. All right. A lot of times come Thanksgiving, you already have a lot of fall decor and maybe you want something a little bit different. So coming off of like Halloween, you can take some of your Halloween decor items that are a little bit autumnal, think pumpkins. You can spray paint them a different color. Paint it gold, right? Go out there, spray paint it gold, and you've got a whole different look, feel, and vibe. You've reused something, saved a little bit of budget. You don't have to go out and recreate and start something entirely new. All right, this one's one of my favorite. I love butcher's paper for adults as well as for children. Now, go and get a ton of butcher's paper or white drawing paper and use it. Line your countertops. You can then write what the dishes are so people know what it is when people are coming on over. And you can write GF, DF, any of the dietary items without having to get like a weird little frame. Also, if you kind of put a paper, like a butcher's paper cover for the kids' table, for instance, I love that because one, super easy to clean up, but two, put crayons out. They can draw, they will keep themselves busy, and that's a win-win for everyone, I believe. Now, on that kids' table, quick hack, lay kind of one of those vinyl tablecloths underneath it because it'll make it that much easier, especially if that paper starts to get wet and like dirty at the end. You can pull the whole thing up and throw it in the garbage after. All right, here's a hack that I actually just learned and I love. Triple line your trash can, right? Like, you know how sometimes people put their trash bags in their trash can and then you just put one out and then that way they don't have to go looking for bags. That's also one that's just like great every day. If you don't do that, you should do that. But if you triple line the trash, you could literally put, 3 bags on top of each other, then they're ready to go. It saves you and it saves people who are coming and want to be kind of helpful. They don't actually have to come to you and be like, where do I find trash bags? What am I doing? It's ready to go. I guarantee you will shock a few people with this one. All right. Here's another good one that is a little unexpected. So a lot of times you have your cooler from the summer, you put it away, you don't think you're going to pull it out. Again, fridge space, oven space, very precious real estate come Thanksgiving. Use that cooler as a warmer. Yes, you can actually do this. It's a little bit counterintuitive, but if you line it with aluminum foil, it'll actually keep things nice and warm. You also could go ahead and pre-warm it like you might do with like an insulated mug, right? You can go ahead and put like hot towels to pre-warm it, and then you can put your food in, put the top down, and you've got a nice cooler warmer. All right, couple other small hacks when you're thinking about this. Keep it easy. Assign the seats as well if it is something that's formal. It'll make everything easier for you on the day of. Again, little place cards, little even scrap pieces of paper. If you were paper at the table, like we talked about, you could actually write that down. Really great, really easy. A little something unexpected. And again, Thanksgiving is all about gratitude, right? Write small little thank yous to your guests or something that you're grateful for about them. I love putting it on a chair, underneath the table, underneath the plate, because it makes it feel warm and fuzzy and it doesn't feel as contrived as going around a table being like, what are you thankful for today? Which is an amazing practice, but it allows you to be a little bit more intentional. And my very, very last hack that I'm going to share today, plan ahead. People often forget that platters take up so much space. So set your room, set your table, set your kitchen island with everything you might have. If you don't have those items because people are bringing it potluck style, literally go and get paper and lay it out. because then you don't have to scramble the day of figuring out where things go. I love, grabbing a platter, a Post-it note, and putting that Post-it note on here and saying, this is for my cheese, this is for my green beans. So you know that you've accounted for everything. It also helps you realize that you don't have enough serving utensils. I always forget the Thanksgiving and I'm like, oh my God, I need more serving utensils. Kind of crazy, but it's a weird way to find the holes in advance so you're not stressed on the day of. Cheers to a great week ahead.